the channel, we're back at it with a double dose of Zombie Sailor Toys Heels and Faces figures with a 101,000 PJ Polaco, aka Aldo Montoya, and Brian Myers, 1 of 499.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Zombie Sailor Toys Heels and Faces unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the latest and greatest from Zombie Sailor in the 1 of 499 Brian Myers and the 101,000 PJ Polaco, aka Aldo Montoya. But for all your Zombie Sailor toy needs, better hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. I don't think Jay's has these in stock yet. I think they might have this one coming soon. I'm not for sure on the Brian Myers, but favorite bar, their website, I would check that. Check their new arrivals every single day. There's always something coming in over there, and you can save 15%. Got to get a deal, as we always say. And we always say we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we're going to start off in our pajamas with old PJ, Just Incredible, aka Aldo Montoya, before Justin was incredible, as we know. New gen era, I guess we'll call it, of the WWE, WWF once upon a time. I wouldn't say a popular performer, but maybe the most popular Portuguese performer of all time. Maybe, maybe not, but the green carding does pop on this bad boy. Ron Rudat up on the corner, Heels and Faces logo, all about branding, as we know. Got the glamour shot, got PJ Polaco, then you got the figure in here. We got one Zombie Sailor point on the back. Are we ever going to be able to use these points? Where is the point scheme going? Can't wait to find out. Hopefully we do find out. UPC, we got the file card down here. We'll read that. Then we got the cross sell. Anybody new in the cross sell? Well, we got Shane Douglas and Francine around the corner. Sandman, I don't think we've got that version of Sandman yet. Masato Tanaka looking good. Roadkill we unboxed. Chris Candido, Too Cold Scorpio. So we got some people on here that we still need. PJ Polaco, 6 foot tall, 225 pounds, from Lusa, Portugal. I gotta say, I don't know if it's beautiful or not. I guess I could never told you anything in Portugal. I couldn't tell you anything about Portugal. The only thing I know about Portugal is Aldo Montoya is their favorite son, of course. He was the mass sensation of the new generation. Later reinvented himself as Just Incredible. Wrestled in every major promotion across a 20-year active career, and he still will pick up a booking here and there. An interesting piece of business. Only 1,000 of these made. That may be a little crazy. 1,000 on this one. I'm not sure if there's 1,000 Aldo Montoya fans out there. Just Incredible, possibly, but not sure about this. We do know Grapplers and Gimmicks is releasing an Aldo Montoya figure, so it's the race for the Aldo Montoya figures is what we got going on. But without further ado, I'm going to get it off the card. We're going to do it for science, because we know I'm a scientist around these parts. There we go. Aldo Montoya. See you later. Goodbye. And Aldo's got the old Greg the Hammer Valentine positioning. Jim Neidhart. There was a lot of them. One of my favorites as far as things go. Always interesting body stylizing with these guys. It's interesting how this guy feels big. This guy being Aldo Montoya, PJ Polaco, where Bob Holly felt like he was bigger than him, so it's like the variance in size in these retros are kind of all over the place from Zombie Sailor Toys Heels and Faces line. I'm not totally against that, though, because it's not like the old school retro figures, or really any toy line was really in scale. Yes, you'd get Yokozuna and Giant Gonzalez and the Hasbros that were a little bit bigger, but everybody else was kind of about the same size for the most part, so it is what it is. I've never been a huge stickler on some of that kind of stuff like others are, but at the end of the day, it's your money, and if you're a stickler for it, that's where you say, yep, pass, wait for the next one, or just be fine without it. We know how that goes as well. But a nice skin tone color on here. I guess Portugal, very sunny this time of year, getting the tan in. Got the very interesting face. Almost looks like Jerry Seinfeld behind a mask. Got some interesting teeth on him. You got a little eyes poking through. That yellow mask almost makes it look like he's got a beak going on there. You got 2 ears looking pretty good. Then you got the black hair across the top. Yellow wristbands, wrist tape on here. And then you got 2 fists of fury on both sides. Looking very good. You do get the, down at the bottom here, the yellow, the green, the red attack. Is that Portugal colors? Is that what's going on here? It probably is. He's representing Portugal in fine, fine fashion. Got the white shoelaces as well. 2026 Zombie Sailor Toys on the foot. Looking good. Waist articulation, head back and forth. Arm bends at the elbow. No movement on this one, but the arm does bend at the elbow. Arms all the way around. And the waist articulation, as I said. He does fit on a ringside collectible stand using code Kyle. Save 10%. What do you know? Going to fit on a stand just like so. It is Aldo Montoya. I don't think he's the best figure Zombie Sailor Toys has released, but I'm here for stuff like this. I love these deep cuts and guys that don't get a lot of figures. Those sometimes are a lot funner than the guys we get all the time, in all honesty. So I'm here for this one. Very cool. But a guy we've seen before, finally getting our second version of Brian Myers. And when I say finally, well, we got what? 2 Mark Sterlings, different suit colors. I should look over there. I think we got like 3 or 4 Matt Cardona figures. So it was probably due for a Brian Myers variant. And we got him in his Seattle Seahawks gears, where he's repping the Seahawks, almost said the Seagulls, repping the Seahawks here. 1 of 499. In all honesty, I feel like that number could be bigger because Brian Myers does have a podcast every single week. He is a TNA regular every single week, a main player over there. So he's got a lot of stuff going out there in the populace, and then he has a Whatnot show every single week or so. He's a lot going on for Brian Myers. So I feel like just between his Whatnot, what he sells over there, and if he sells in the major pod group, his own website, TNA, whatever it may be, $4.99 seems a little bit limited to me, where you got PJ Polaco at $1,000. I don't know. It's interesting, but $4.99 in itself is an interesting number. Couldn't make one more for $500. Hold the line, stop the line. Or maybe the line blew up and they said, well, we only got $4.99. Let's roll with it. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. But you got the Ron Rudat in the corner, heels and faces, Brian Myers, 1 of 499. Seahawks colors. On the back, got that cross sell, got that file card, got that Zombie Sailor point. Brian Myers, height 6'1", 235 pounds. From Bayside, New York, not to be confused with Bayside High School over there in California. Known for his flawless abilities in the ring and beyond, he is the most professional wrestler, host of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, and head trainer of Creative Pro Wrestling Academy. Same backing card here, just a little bit of a different order, it looks like, from what we saw with old PJ Polaco. Interesting times. With time to remove this guy from the carding. I hate to do it, but, you know, once again, it's a science first channel here. And we're also a rookie unboxer from time to time as well. We know how that goes. Pop a hole in there. Pop a hole like popping a wheelie. And we get him off the card. Man, I'm struggling. Brian there we go. There it is. See you later. Goodbye, Frisbee style. And uh-oh, I hear it. You can't hear it on my microphone, but it must be noon. It's noon where I'm at. They have the noon alarm going on Saturdays. It like blares. It's like an old-timey thing, if you ask me. But now, you know, it's noon. Time to come in for lunch. Here we are. But we got Brian Myers, and man, Brian's been hitting the tanning bed. He's got that hot dog tan going on here. Very bright blue eyes. Got some very white, shiny teeth. Got the hair slicked back. Like a young honky-tonk man. Ready to go. But man, that skin tone is pretty tan. We'll have to compare it to the other one here in a second. He does got those gorilla long gangly arms, and unfortunately he's been blessed with the jumper position. Would have been great if they could have gave him a different lower half. You guys know me, I'm not a jumper guy. He does got the M in the chest. Of course, that is for Mets. What? Myers? Okay, it's for Myers. It does have that. He does have Myers on the back. It does got that Skull Myers logo on the sides. I always like that one. You got the M down here on the kick pads. You got the boots in black. Got the hands all taped up there. He's ready to go. He's ready for the punches and bunches. 2 fists of fury. Arms all the way around, waist articulation, a little side to side, not a ton of movement on the head on this one in all honesty. But it is Brian Myers. Somebody hands me this. I know who this is. This is Brian Myers. And he's back for a return trip, of course, from being in Series 1 of the Zombie Sailor figures. Now we're getting another example of Brian Myers, and he does fit on the Mattel stand. And then there it is. There's the original Brian Myers. And man, night and day in the tanning department. I don't know. This one's too pale. This one's too tan. We need another one to get just right, if you ask me. But it is what it is here. We keep on buying these Heels and Faces figures. A lot of stuff coming at us all the time. Pinnacle, I would say, took a lot of love off of these guys temporarily, but we do know we'll get more retros than Pinnacle figures in the end. It's a little easier to produce these ones, a little bit more cost efficient to produce these ones. But I'm here for all the Zombie Sailor stuff. I don't know if anybody else has unboxed every single thing, but here we are years later into it, and the line keeps growing with 2 more here today. But what's your thoughts on these 2? Pick up, pass, long game, no game? I'm not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel and all the content it does bring. Appreciate all the support out there. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And don't forget my 2 books, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Class Superstar Series, The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Maker Series, both available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So for another Heels and Faces unboxing, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
I'm solid gold. I got the goods. They stand